Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're here this Friday morning. Let me move a rod and reel here. And we're going to be giving this rod and reel away later on in the show, so stay tuned. The weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin and Highway 77. Always some exciting things going on there, and we have someone here today to tell us about it. And we're going to be doing giveaways. We've got some more fishing report coming up, and it's a good show lineup. So let's get finished up with our weather. High today, 78, low all the way down to 53 now. That's unusual. Water temperature is at 73. Okay. The river reading is brought to us by Mountain Dew. Here's my Mountain Dew right here. Brought to us by Mountain Dew. Take it outside with Mountain Dew. We're glad to have them on board as one of our new sponsors this year. What we got with the river now, the Apalachicola Bluff's down 14.5. It's going to start dropping out. It needs to drop out. But it's 14.5 right now. And the Choctawhatchee Caribbean is on the other end of the spectrum. It's starting to rise. It's right at 7 foot. It's going to be rising for the weekend. I know yesterday we said it's going to be pretty good for Saturday, but it's really going to be rising with the rain we're getting now. So be aware of that. The tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. One more day of neap tides. We've got some good tides coming in tomorrow, but today will be neap tides. High at 904, low at 637, and about a 1 foot movement on that. All right. And the wind. Guess what? It's going to be blowing some more. It's coming out of the west around 20, okay? Been strong all month long. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. And our guest this morning comes on a pretty regular basis. We're glad to have Alex Murphy from Haney Technical.
Glad to be here.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We always love to have her because they're doing such a great job. We're going to do a couple of segments. There's so much going on at Haney. In our last segment, we're going to do some more fishing forecasts. So let's go ahead and get started. What's going on at Haney?
So we are having an open house next Thursday, and it's just an opportunity for people that want to come out and see some of our cool industrial labs, have a chance to talk to people about just general information about Haney. So many times I can go out and talk about it, but if you could actually come in and see what we have, it is just far more impressive than any kind of printed publication or anything that I can show people.
Yeah. And boy, y'all got so much going on. I know this first picture we're going to show, these are just some high school students, right?
They are, yes.
This is cool. This is real life situation here.
So we're targeting high school students for this open house, but it is open to anyone in the community. We have a small number of spots in most of our programs that are offered to Bay District school students to do dual enrollment. So they can be in their home school for part of the day and then come to Haney. And that's just a picture of some of the students that are currently enrolled right now. So as you can see, they're representing numerous different programs. Some of them will actually even complete a program at Haney at the same time that they're graduating from Bay District High School. So it's a great opportunity. There are some criteria involved. So again, anyone interested in doing that, they could also come to this open house and talk to us a little more about it. It is limited, so if they want to do that, they need to kind of start planning even their freshman and sophomore year so they have their credits done in a way that they can do that.
And y'all offer a lot for them too.
Yeah. So that's the open house that we're going to have on Thursday, April 25th. It's from 5:30 to 6:30. We're just having it in the building 1 is where people will enter the campus. It's the 3-story building.
Right.
The picture actually on there, and you just come on in and we will either take you directly to the lab that you're interested in, or if you just would like a miscellaneous tour to see everything, we will have tours running during that time.
And like I say, you got 21 career paths.
We don't yet, but we will in the fall. That's right. We're adding 2 new programs that will start in the fall, and we're just super excited to have people on our campus. We've obviously had our share of damage as well. But we're up and running in every single program, and there is something to see in each area.
Well, that's cool.
Oh, one other thing I did forget to mention, we're going to be giving several scholarships to any high school seniors that attend. We're going to put their name in a drawing, and we'll have several scholarships that will be given just based on them being there. So that's a great opportunity for some students that might want to enroll in the fall.
Great idea.
Okay, and then a week from today, we're going to be having our ribbon cutting for our industrial pipe fitting program. That's the newest program that we added a few months ago at Haney. And if you've never seen an industrial pipe fitting lab, it's similar to a welding lab. It's a little bit cleaner. Well, at least it is right now because it's still new.
Yeah.
But it is a great program. It's only 6 months long from beginning to end, and it's extremely high demand. We have positions currently all the time with Eastern Shipbuilding and several other employers in our community, but just nationally. And it's a career path for both women and men, and it's, you know, fast and very affordable, so it's a great opportunity.
And it's so many, that opens up so many job opportunities.
It does. It does.
And here's some. Okay.
So those are some students and our instructor. They're actually working with a bender. So they do different types of pipes. I've seen stainless. They've got all different kinds of fittings that they work on. I'm not going to embarrass myself by pretending to be as technical with what they do, but they, you know, it is basically pipe fitting. So they're working on the different
I get tickled
areas.
by, I don't mean to interrupt, but as an outdoorsman, I think about, you know, we start about bending pipes, and I start thinking about building a tree stand out of metal, bending, you know, so I think about that.
Hey, there would be applications, that's right.
Always some things you can do with it.
That's right. So
I think the outdoors way.
now, I believe that's where they're grinding the pipe, and the applications for pipe fitting are so vast. I mean, it can be just, you know, with a ship. It could be in large commercial HVAC applications. There are just numerous ways that you know, pipe fitting skills are needed in different industries.
That's cool.
That's another picture. I believe he's cutting there. So, and these are students that are learning. So if there are any experts out there and they're looking at the pictures and say, he's not doing it exactly right, well, that's part of the process and what they're learning, but they have most of them have no experience coming in. So we'll teach them everything that they need to know, as we do in all of our programs.
That is a clean shop too.
It's immaculate right now. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, he had a couple areas where the sparks and everything got a little damage on his nice floor, but it will be christened soon enough.
Oh, yeah, that won't be the last time that happens.
Welding used to look like that too for about 30 seconds.
Well, how's Eric doing in his welding classes?
He's doing great. Yeah. We've still had just some amazing stories of young people getting, you know, jobs starting at $30 and $35 just this past year for less, you know, really less than a year of training.
That's good.
But even our many of our other programs, HVAC, electrical, you can imagine there's high demand right now. We adjusted our schedule so that they start a little earlier and then they get out a little earlier, because many of them have the opportunity to work at the same time in the field that they want to.
That's awesome.
So it's a win-win, and we just can't speak more highly of technical education as we rebuild our community.
That's great. All right, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to draw for our last prize of the sweepstakes week, and then I'm going to draw another prize from Tarpon Rock Seafood. So we got all kinds of things going on. So we'll be right back. We're here with Alex Murphy. We've got all things coming up next week. But tell us about this shirt right here.
So at our open house, which will be on Thursday, April 25th from 5:30 to 6:30, we're going to be giving away shirts to anybody that comes in that's interested.
Give them away.
And it's a nice shirt. It's really a very
this is comfortable.
Very comfortable shirt, and we are just featuring all of the labs. So anybody that wants to come out and see our industrial labs, they can walk through. If they want to see just a specific lab, we'll take them there, and the instructors can talk to them about their programs. Or if they just want to have a general tour of all of our programs, we're going to have people there taking them around.
A free T-shirt. Learning that works. Now I like that slogan.
That's
Learning that works.
And the biggest thrill is we're also going to be giving away scholarships. Any high school seniors that attend that want to enroll in the fall will put their names in a drawing. And at the end of the event, we're going to be drawing for scholarships for high school seniors. So that's another exciting thing.
You said I could have this one.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's cool.
We want you to represent
now,
us.
I have a special connection to Haney. It's always been special to me. Gail worked there. Y'all know Gail forever. So I've watched it develop over the years. It just got better year after year. So it
keeps growing.
I've always been proud of Haney Technical Center.
We're excited.
And speaking of other things too, look, tonight we talked about this. We had our guest on this week. And Scott Burrows is talking. You were telling me you and your husband coming tonight.
We're planning on going too. I was just so impressed with the story, and
so you saw it, and
I did. I saw it on there, and I just think it's any one of us can appreciate a extra inspiring speech to help us keep rolling.
And Doug Carpenter will be there. Now it's going to be, let's see, what time? 6:30. Tickets available at 6 o'clock and doors close at 6:45. So try to get there around 6.
I think it actually, does it start? It starts at 7.
Starts at 7, but they're going to close the doors at 6:45.
Oh, that's true. It's 6:45. Okay.
Oh, that's good. Good eyes.
Yeah.
Good eyes. Good teacher. Okay, now let's go ahead and give away. You know what I want to do? I'm going to give away. I want to let you do it. This is going to be a $20. The person that won the $20 yesterday, they're out of the state for like a month or two, so I don't know if they're watching this morning. So we're going to do it again. This is going to be a $20 gift certificate to Tarpon Dog Seafood. So we drew yesterday and draw today. So
all right.
Our winner is going to be Joello from North Carolina. He's a Panama City Beach snowbird. He comes in here. Joe, hope you're still in town. Okay. And in fact, text me and let me know if you're not in town. We're going to give it away again. $20, Joe Aiello.
Congratulations. Do another one?
Now, wait, before we do this one, this is our final drawing of our spring sweepstakes, our giveaway. And as you know, what we're giving away, spider wire koozie, 2 floating pliers by Donkadonk, one of my favorite lures. And this was going to be a Shakespeare lightweight spinning reel, okay? This is a good one, okay? And then I got Jeff's DVD somewhere. Jeff, where's that? Well, anyway, y'all know Jeff DVD.
All right, ready?
All right, and the winner's going to be?
A lot of pressure.
Alex Murphy is drawing, and the winner's going to be Wanda Jones from Panama City. Very good. So that wraps up our week-long giveaway, and y'all come by the station and pick it up. Now listen, our next giveaway, you'll appreciate this, we're going to do one on Mother's Day week. We're going to put together a basket, just a Mother's Day basket, and have all kind of goodies, and we're going to draw for that. So we're going to, I've already talked about doing something for that. Okay, so that's coming up too. All right, now, what else is going on at Haney? Okay.
So a week from today, we're going to be having the ribbon cutting for our industrial pipe fitting program.
Okay.
And that's the newest program that we added a few months ago. And if you've never been out to see an industrial pipe fitting lab, it's very impressive. And we're just excited to, in spite of the storm, to still be able to add that program. We actually have 2 more programs that we're going to be adding in the fall. Plumbing, which will be in that same lab.
Okay.
So that will start in the fall. And then the other one is power equipment technologies. I call it small engine repair, but it is basically, in response to such a high demand that people are having to fix all kinds of things.
That's funny you brought that up because, years ago, about every little neighborhood had a couple of places to repair your motor or your
chainsaws.
lawnmower,
That's
chainsaw.
right. That's right.
I cannot find anybody now.
I know it was hard before the storm, but it's really hard now.
You're right. It was hard before the storm, but it's impossible now.
We're going to be doing that in conjunction with the marine mechanics program. So those are
awesome.
2 programs that we're excited to be able to help add.
Now, who thought about that? Who's idea that?
We have multiple people. Our director's always looking at ways that we can respond to things. Sometimes there still may be a demand, but the formula with the funding in the state, we have to pick programs that can work. We financially fall under the Bay District School umbrella, but there are still other variables that we have to consider when we add programs. And she and several other people came up with those ideas.
Neat
Yeah.
idea because it's hard to find them.
Yeah, but if anybody wants to come to our open house, that's the great way to come and see what we have. It's just going to be 1 hour, but it will be packed with lots of information and lots of people that are there because, as you know, technical education is a phenomenal opportunity.
Yeah.
We have programs as short as 6 months, as long as 2 years.
But that's the key. It's so flexible right there.
It is.
And another thing too, y'all are right at 50 years. Can we talk about that yet?
We have our 50th anniversary this year. We had a celebration planned, and the hurricane kind of put a dent in that.
Messed that up too.
Yeah, but we already have 120 students that have registered for graduation. So we're super excited that those that were able to stay in our community have been back at Haney, and they're pushing forward, and they see even more so the value of their training and the job opportunities.
Refresh my memory. Do we have anything in media or computers? Anything y'all do anything?
We do. We have a great program. It's the CSIT, and that one is where they actually work with putting the computers together, a little bit of networking, some of the cybersecurity, hands-on. Matter of fact, we had a team of students that competed in the Invention Convention last week at FSU in Gulf Coast and placed second.
No kidding.
They took a fish tank. Now these are the lay terms, took the guts out of the computer and put them all in the fish tank, filled it with glycerin, so that was the cooling solution, and then we're operating controllers and things so you could play video games. It was really cool. It's on our Facebook page.
Who would have thought about that?
They did. We were super excited and very proud of them. But that computer systems program is super high demand. They do all kinds of certifications at A+, CompTIA, and several different things. So, but if they want to come out and see what we have
that'd be something to talk about too.
next Thursday, we'd be super excited to have them.
One more quick question, because we've got to wrap up this segment. Anything in drones? Y'all do anything in drones?
We are an actual FAA testing center. So
Really?
if you're flying your drone, you should have the proper testing credentials to be able to do that. And we're an FAA certified testing center.
Cool.
So.
Our own Jeff Peck, he's one of the best ones around. He does, and he has a license now.
That's
I'm glad to know that. Well, listen, we gotta move on. I appreciate you getting up this early, coming out here.
Always glad to be out here and talk to your viewers. They're great supporters of technical education and just want to help spread the word.
And we'll see you and Mike tonight up at Haney.
Absolutely.
Not what at Mosley.
Mosley.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you
Good
very
to see
much.
you. Take care.
Bye bye. Be right back, folks. All right, welcome back. Got all kinds of things to talk about. Always great to have the Haney folks on here. But let's move on now. Getting ready for the weekend. I did get a text from Tom Martin. Good morning, Winston. This is Tom Martin. Hope you're doing well. And I was hoping I get a chance to announce American Legion Post 356 and Lynn Haven is doing a German Night Festival tomorrow night, April 20th. We'll schedule for October. It was originally scheduled for October, but the hurricane canceled that. You heard that one before, haven't you? And good wide selection of German food, lots of prizes, and some good entertainment. It's a fundraiser to help out the American Legion Auxiliary, okay? So I always want to help those folks out. Another email real quick. I want to work on this one. Hey Winston, been watching for years and enjoy the show. I live in Mossy Head and would like to come down and do some fishing in the bay. However, I am not sure where all the public ramps are. Could you get back with me soon, or maybe put on a show? That'd be great. I'm looking forward to coming down and doing some fishing in the area. Bud Sparrow from up there, Mossy Head. Okay, got on the boat ramps. Before getting to that, I wanted to show you some places that we could surf fish. I want to now check this out too. You think that's enough horsepower right there? Now, you know that's staged, that's not real, okay? I was showing Alex, she thought it was real. Okay, let's look at a couple of places where you can go do some surf fishing over in the West End, and then I'll try to get to the boat ramps. If I don't get to the boat ramps today, I'll cover them on Monday's show. One of the things on surf fishing, I keep talking about the West End, probably the best place to go will be right where the seaside of Great Beach State Park. I've talked about this before, but it's just an ideal place. You have Western Lake, but it's a state park. You can park in here and then go out to the beach. It's an excellent place to go, and you can see right in there where you can go. But anyway, Great Beach State Park. Another one to go also, beach access right here. This is Eastern Lake now, but anytime you see beach access, that means you can park, and that's public access. There are beach access all along the western end of our beach area on into Walton County. Well, the whole state of Florida has beach access, some more than others. We're blessed here to have some good beach access. Another place, this would be off Seacrest Drive, a public beach access right here. They're all along the way, and if you get a chance to use them, and then the fourth place I was going to show you, again, a state park on this end. On one end of a viewing area, we've got Great Beach State Park, and then coming in on this side of Walton County, on the far eastern end, we have Camp Helen State Park. Okay, Camp Helen State Park. Now, the only drawback on this, you have to do some walking. It's great to have all this natural. You got to do some walking in here, but there's some excellent fishing right along in here. Excellent surf fishing here. But be willing to get some exercise and do some walking in there and all. So those are the places I wanted to show you. Also, I wanted to make sure you can, when you take your stuff out there, when you're doing surf fishing, don't take too much. Just take the bare minimum. Okay, take the things that you want to use. You don't need to take a huge tackle box now. Just take a small, customize what you're going to do. Individually, if you're going to do pompano, you don't need to take big old plugs and all that. You just take a little bit of stuff when you go surf fishing. Okay, so if you and also food, you don't need to take a big old picnic basket. You want water and you just want some good snacks. I just personally have many. I just do a lot of snacks and all. I don't take a lot of food, but I don't fish at this point in time in my life. I only fish 3 to 4 hours at a time, and it's important that you do that. But okay, let's go to boat ramps real quick, and we'll cover the West Bay area first, okay? And one of the first places, if you're coming down from Mossy Head, you've got a boat ramp right here under the bridge in West Bay. All right, let's move on down. Let's get on 388, and then you have Crooked Creek. And this is a really good boat ramp. It's fairly new, only several years old, but see the ramp coming up. Here's this is Crooked Creek, of course, and you're going in an eastward direction off of Highway 79, and it's right here. And you can see it's just a good ramp, good county ramp right there. And it's free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it's got a really good ramp. And you're going down Crooked Creek. Once you get Crooked Creek, you're going to be right out here. And you see why it's called Crooked Creek. And you're in some prime fishing. I've caught some nice redfish from here on into here. All right, so you got that one. All right, let's go down to, of course, then you got the airport. On the other side of the airport, you come into Burnt Mill Creek. Okay, this is Burnt Mill Creek. Now, this boat ramp is not, it's not a big ramp, it's an old ramp, it's not in great shape, but it is a great area, again, to get out here into this area here. Now, so that's Burnt Mill. Then come on into Southport. You've got a couple in Southport. You got Donald Penny ramp over here, but let me tell you, my advice in Southport, if you're, come on across the bridge and put in at Lynn Haven. That Lynn Haven boat ramp is that's where I put in most of the time, the Lynn Haven boat ramp. There's a lot more room. There's a lot more room, and you got it spread out and all. There are a couple of, you got 2 boat ramps in Southport, but they're sort of small and crowded. So I just always go to this park right here, what's called Porter Park, right here by the bridge. That's a really, really good ramp. And that takes care of all the West Bay, North Bay fishing you want to do. Now Cargrave Park is open, and I'm about to run out of time. Cargrave Park is open, but I don't know how accessible it is, but if you want to go on into, right there at the Hathaway Bridge, okay? So we'll cover some more boat ramps. Thanks for all the emails. Thanks for having a good week, and hope you enjoy these prizes. Those who won, if you didn't win, you'll win next time. Have a great weekend. Stay dry, and do something good for your fellow man, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.